Hello, hello. Good afternoon, or good evening, everybody. Just thought I'd come on here. I'm working on some kits. Thought it'd be fun just to chit chat. I may find myself on the iPad. Okay, maybe not. How is everybody? Trying to get on here. There I am. Nope, maybe not yet. There I am. All right. I've been busy designing. Hi, Lori. You caught me. I was just telling my husband, I didn't tell anybody I was going on live. He's all, do you have to? And I'm like, well, no, but people like to be, they like to get a advance notice. Just working on some kits, some new kits that I've been working on. Thought I'd come on here and just finish them up so you guys can see the process. Lori, are you still on cloud 9? Did you go to the parade? Did you go to the parade? Looks like everybody was having a good time. All right, I have these 4 kits and I'm working on more. I'm hoping to have a kit sale pretty soon. I'm hoping Monday since I have a day off, but we'll see if that works out. Just because I'm just trying to get Easter stuff out to you guys. And I have Easter and spring, all the stuff I've been showing you. So I thought that'd be fun. Hello, Yvonne. I haven't seen you in a while. Did you, Lori? Smart girl. Those parades are crazy. We went to the Dodgers have this big old, after the parade, they all meet at Dodger Stadium and it's a big old thing, but even that's kind of crazy sometimes. So, okay. These are blocks that I got at the Dollar Tree. I think you can still purchase them online or if you have any, but I will be selling the letters with the bunny as a kit. This will be an entire kit. These are just 1x4s that I cut down to 1 by 3.5, 4 by 3.5. It's actually 1 by 3.5 by 3.5, but let's just go with what Home Depot sells it for. And this is the same bunny I had for Valentine's, but I put an egg on him and he's going to be for Easter. I thought that would be fun. And then welcome to our hive. I designed this the other day and I thought it would be really super fun to make with you guys. So let's see how much we can get done today before I get pooped out. So, and I'm also working on, hello, Kathy. I am working on stuff for my subscription group. I'm working on, if any of you join the Step into Christmas, I'm working on a couple of Easter and St. Patrick's Day interchangeables for the ladder. All right, I'm grabbing white and I'm going to grab sable brown. And it's all over my palette now. That's not good. Oh well. All right, let's get started. All right, we gotta move this out of the way. And just shade all around. What have you guys been up to? Oh my gosh, we had Super Bowl last weekend. It was a lot of fun, but all I did was cook the entire time. And we had a lot more people than we thought we were going to have. So, which is why I kept cooking, I think. Like, things would run out and I would make more and then make more. And it was just kind of out of control. Oh, I didn't get my piece of paper I like to have here. Let me grab that really quick. But it was fun. Very entertaining. Well, it was entertaining for me to talk to everybody and catch up, but I didn't catch all of the commercials, which I was bummed about, but I saw them afterwards, so it was fine. And I always love to see my God Bless America and National Anthem, and they were really good. And I did watch the halftime show. I was a little bummed that I got up to go to the kitchen again during it, and I had missed Ricky Martin, and I said, hey, did he sing She Bangs, She Bangs? And they're like, no. And I'm like, oh, he didn't sing that song. So I'm glad I didn't. I thought it would be kind of fun for him to sing that, but he did not sing it, from what they tell me. All right. Hello, Corinne. All right, let's see here. Let me pick this up. Because all of this is just going to be antique waxed, which is my infamous antique wax. All right, I think he's done. I was at a new Walmart yesterday, and I looked for Waverly chalk paint. Looks like they're getting out of it too. I'm really bummed. Okay, Kathy. Thank you. I hope not to stay on too long, but we'll see how long these take. I got that dirty. I think for the kits on this big hop, I'm gonna resize it a tiny bit, just because I think it's a little too, oh, what am I doing? Totally messed that up. I think they're a little too big. I want a little bit more room on each side for the block. So I will resize that. I need to get a piece of paper. I keep saying that and I don't do it here. Hold on a second. Grab my piece of Xerox piece of paper. There we go. I'm also going to use stencils that I already sold and that I'll be selling again, just in case you didn't purchase them. I just like to show you that you can use the stencils for different things, so don't think you can only use them for a certain shape, or you can put them on different things. I know, baseball season. Hi, Lori. I'm excited about that. They're already in spring training, the pitchers and the catchers for the Dodgers. super excited. Where's Seattle? Are they in Arizona too? Lori, they have to be, right? Because I think everybody in the West Coast, the spring training is out there. I'm assuming. Because the Angels are out there. White Sox, which that doesn't make much sense, but I guess they're in the middle. I don't know. Because White Sox and Dodgers share a facility. I think everybody else goes to Florida, right? Or are there 3 different spring trainings, I wonder? I wonder. This will be quick and easy little crafts that you guys could put together. Hopefully. We'll see if it ends up being quick and easy. I have other stuff I'm working on too. Oh, I told you guys the step ladder, the step into Christmas and all that good stuff. So I have been busy today. I know it's Valentine's. Happy Valentine's, you guys. Oh, okay, they're in Arizona, Lori. Have you ever been to spring training, Lori? We went last year for the first time, and that was really fun. Very different. Do I want to do brown? Yeah, I think I want to do brown. I need more white paint. Now, I used antique gold on these bees, but if you have marigold, it looks better if it was marigold, I think. I wasn't a big fan. You should go because you're really up close and personal with them all, except for the fact that there's so many people. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. And then the stadium's small and you're really close, but they're only out there for a little bit of time, you know. Okay. So I'm going to get antique gold and burnt umber. I think this H and the P need some more. Oh, this, I made a mess when I tried to wipe this up. Let's try to clean that up a little bit. There we go. There we go. And this side. And I don't know if this would look okay if you, I mean, if you did different colors, it might be okay. I like to state things that kind of make things pop a little bit, which is why I do just, oh my goodness. And I pushed on that so much. Let me grab a white bead. Let me grab a white bead. All right, I'm clean my hands because that was the issue here. Hello, Georgie. I think a lot of you probably got all of the kits from last time, right? I haven't looked on Pirate Ship to see that everybody received them, but I think by now you should have. Every so often there's like 1 or 2 that are kind of just stuck somewhere. But the last time I checked, there was just needed a handful of people that still needed to grab them. So I'm glad about that. You know what I need to pull is this bunny. I'll deal with that when I, okay. We're gonna load our brush with antique gold and burnt umber. And put some color here. I know we're going to do black stripes, but I like to put color there. What do you guys think of the Olympics? I've been kind of disappointed. Some of the favorites that were supposed to win haven't won. So it makes me sad. And then I watch the news, or, you know, I watch something on the internet or something, and then so I know the results, and like the ice skater Eleni, whatever his name is, Molinini or something. I told my husband I don't want to watch it, and then he's like, no, let's watch it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's gonna lose. It was so sad. The quad god or something they call him, right? All that hard work. Just, it's so mental. I think sports is a very, you have to really focus, and I don't even know what's the word, but there's a lot of pressure. That's just craziness. Okay. Let's get some purple here. Yay, Lori. I love when you guys are working on the things that you purchase. I don't want them to just sit there and then you guys end up getting rid of it later. I mean, I'm infamous for that as well, you guys. I can't tell you how many different things I have, and I'm like, oh, I still haven't done it. So let's just go around this. Just like that. Okay, let's give this one more coat. It looks yellow still. I'm not sure why. Give that another coat. Okay, then let's get some black paint and we can do the stripes on these little bees. I think I might just use one, so we'll see how that turns out, but this might be too big. Let's use a smaller brush. This one be okay? Let's see if this one's okay. They spread out a little bit once you put paint on it and stuff. And there's lines on here, which I'm not always the biggest fan of. I love it. I have like a love-hate relationship with lines. There we go. Let's get this one. And I like to do my bees. I like to have the head be the yellow color and then start with black right underneath it. So all right, sorry, I'm trying to focus here. Okay. Let's let that dry a little bit. Actually, let's get the dryer out because I think I might be ready to put faces on, and I need to highlight this. So. The thing about the lines is try not to follow them exactly. I mean, you can't really see them unless you look at it at an angle, but sometimes it bothers me. Sometimes it bothers me. Did any of you guys do anything for Valentine's today? I know back east it's a little bit, it's almost sleepy time. Okay, that's shit. Dry these up and then highlight it. I need to find, let me see if I can find Easter bunny. That's going to be the trick, just to find that stencil. And if I can't find it, I wonder if it's in this. Nope, it's not in my, oh, it is, you guys. I got this new folder. One of my subscribers in my group suggested it for the smaller stencils. And I'm trying, and there's only a few stuff in there right now, but I'm trying to get organized, but we all know how that goes. Okay, let's grab some white paint and a dry brush, and we're gonna put some highlights on these pieces. Well, I'm really far away, aren't I? I just realized how far away I am. Like I said, I might just use 1B. The kit might have 1 or 2 depending on how I finish it. And the trick of this is to do it as light at the beginning as you can, and then you can push harder to get it off the brush. My son went on a hike today with his girlfriend for Valentine's. I thought that was kind of fun. It's a local hike that a lot of people do. It's just up the mountain here. Dying to know what he thought about it. We've never hiked in these mountains. We've only, when we go to Mammoth, we hike. So I think he was unsure of how bad or how difficult it was going to be. But we looked to see where he was at earlier, and he was off the mountain, so that's good. Sounds like they made it. Okay, I think we're good. Yep, we're good. That's done. Those are done. Now we gotta work on these guys. Oh, you know what I wanted to pull out? I couldn't find it. It's the bee. Gosh darn it. Now I'm not going to find it. That one was in here and I took it out to trace. And I haven't been able to find it. But I wanted to use that same face. I wanted to see if it was going to be the same size or if it was going to work. Let me just look for that really quick. See how prepared I am, people. And of course, oh, I found it. Oh, yeah, this one. Let's see. Why does it have a pink note? Oh, you must have used it for something else. Let's clean this up really quick. See if I can see through it a little bit better if I clean it up. I must have used it for a bunny. I didn't realize. See, you guys need to try to use all these different stencils with different things. Don't just use them for what they're intended for. Is it gonna work, you think? Might be too big, huh? But you know what? I might do everything but the mouth. We'll see. Oh, and this one's even smaller. Maybe I'll just do a nose. Okay, let's put this in the water. Let me do this a little bit more. Make sure their faces are really light. Okay, let's put that in the water. Let's get some Poodle Script Pink. Oh, thank you. Kim, right? It's Kimberly Jones. I hope that's right. You came up under your name. I think it's Kimberly Jones, yeah? Let me get, all right, let me get this one because this is the same one. And we're just going to get Poodle Script Pink and dab it on here. Try not to get on the other pieces. I'm infamous for getting it on the other pieces. But the good thing is the other pieces are supposed to be black, so we should be okay. Yeah, see, I got it a little bit on there, but that's okay. And then on this guy, we're going to put, I did a new stencil for these oval noses. So I'm just going to place it here. Never could have too many stencils when it comes to faces, you guys. I feel like there's just, sometimes you have a certain shape. Yes, good, okay. Thank you for coming on. I'm glad you caught me. I was telling people that I didn't tell anybody I was coming on. And I told my husband, he's like, are you supposed to tell him? And I'm like, well, no, but they like to know. This needs a smaller nose. Let's do this for the eyeball. There we go. And let's give this another coat. Perfect. Let's give this another coat. Perfect. All right. Well, that worked out good. Okay. So we're done with the pink. I don't like to put anything in the water until I know for sure that I'm done with it. And I am infamous for putting it in when I still need it. Okay. we said we were going to do this, and I'm going to do a burnt umber nose on here. And burnt umber is very transparent, so I might need a couple of coats. So we'll do that. Oh, he's going to have a fat nose. I like it. Okay, and then let's just use one of these noses for this guy. That's going to be big too. I like it. Okay. I'm not going to put this in the water because I don't want it to get wet. I need it dry. Let's get a brush, and we're going to dry brush some Poodle Skirt Pink onto the bunny. And the ears, I like to put a light color first of the lighter pink, and then I go in with the darker pink. And I just love this look. I've painted the ears inside before. I just love how soft the blush looks when you just blush it on. Okay. And then this guy. Let's really rub it on here. That way we don't have to. And what's nice about these dry brushes, I use them for red as well. So some of that will stay on there and it'll come off as you're doing it. So a lot of times you don't need to darken it up, but it always helps. So my sister was at Michael's the other day and she asked if I wanted something. And I said, no, but can you go to the paint aisle? And then I FaceTimed her while I was at work because I wanted her to get me as many Deco Art colors as they had. And they had one that I haven't been able to find, which is Royal Fuchsia, which is the color I like to use. And you do get the little pieces of paint on there, so just be careful not to smudge them onto your piece. All right, am I missing anything? Oh, and yes, because you work for a school that has bees, right? That's the mascot. What are the letters for? Oh, Mimi, they're going to say H-O-P. Hop. So if you weren't on before, that's what they're going to say. All right, let me grab some pink, which is the Royal Fuchsia I was talking about, but I was really trying not to use the last of it that I had. So I put it away, and now I want to grab it before I open up a new one. And of course, I cannot find it. Like Murphy's Law, you guys. It's always the way. But this I did like. This was from Hobby Lobby Crafters Collection, and it's just pink. I did not mind it. The only thing I told my group is I didn't like that it has that little seal that you need to grab. Yeah. Hop. H Bunny P. It'll be Hop. So this is what I like to use Royal Fuchsia for. Let me see if this is dark enough. Yeah, it should be fine. I like to layer this to give it that soft kind of look. So no one did anything for Valentine's? I didn't do anything. I went to get my nails done, and then all my nail polish came off. My nail girl is going to Vietnam for a month, and so she's like, I'm going to put the special a special nail polish so it lasts for, and it came right off. It like just peeled off. I was like, okay, not that special. It was kind of funny. My daughter's like, are you gonna go back? I'm like, I might. She's just at my corner here, which is really nice. I can just go really quick, but kind of annoying. Let's give that another coat. What did I use for this one? It was this one. Okay. Let's wait and give that one more coat and we should be good. Okay. Now what I want to do, I'm done with the pink, so let me throw that in the water. I'm going to get another little brush, and I'm going to get Deep Burgundy, which I was so excited because my sister found Deep Burgundy too. They had a big one of it, but then she said they had little ones. I'm like, oh yeah, get me a couple of little ones. So I was so excited because I only use this for my cheeks, so. I'm getting another little scruffy brush and just adding little cheeks to this guy. I saw my grandkids today, now heading to a Galentine. Oh, have fun, Anne. I made a 22 by 28 fake heart with balloons that look like candy and a bow for my husband. We went out Thursday. Ooh, to Cajun boil to avoid crowd. I know, we don't go out on Valentine's anymore. It was, I'll never forget. I think this is the last time we went out, which I think we were just dating. We weren't even married yet. But we went to a restaurant, made reservations, and waited an hour and a half. I'm like, I'm not doing that again. It's like, we had reservations. Like, are you kidding me? So we've never tried to do it again. We were too scared. Let's see. I guess if you get a good place that they really value the reservations, but I can't even remember. It was a nice restaurant too, I think. So that was kind of a bummer. Okay, that should be ready. Put that in the water. Our cheeks are done. Good. Okay, now we're going to get a shader brush and shade. Right, Mimi? That's what I said. It was like, We never tried it again. We were too scared. Valentine's and Mom's Day. I don't like going out on Mom's Day either. The crowds are just crazy. Oh my gosh. One of the girls that I follow that does the social media for the Dodgers, she's single. And she posted this guy saying, don't just say, it's February 14th. Don't just say you're single on Valentine's. You're single every day of the year. And she posted it and said something like, thanks, or something like that. It was pretty funny. She's got a good sense of humor. I think for the job that she does, it's good that she is single, though, because I can't imagine her trying to have a relationship, unless it's with somebody that's also in the organization, but she travels a lot. All right, then we're just going to do the same thing with these bees, but with black paint. I mean, yeah. Burnt umber and black. It's so itty bitty. You have to be really careful. Okay, good with that. Everything's looking good. Okay. What are we? Dusty. Hello, hello. All right. Let me put some tape on this stencil because I'm going to stencil. I'm excited about this stencil. It looks super cute. Welcome to our hive. So let's stencil this first because we have black. And I just like to pounce first to get all of the extra paint, and then I can just, and this circle, this scallop circle is cut out of my 1/8 inch wood, and then I stained it with antique wax, you guys. So just so you know. It's going to say, welcome to our hive. That's why I'm thinking it should have 2 bees, but I don't think they're going to look good with 2 bees, so we'll check it out once we finish it. Okay, and then let me just make sure I get on the edges there, because pouncing it won't get in the edges. As many of you know, I'm not good at cleaning my stencils, so there's always that. I like that when there's thin lines because it's so much easier to stencil. Cute, Angie. I'll have to look back at it. I saw your live from, was it yesterday you were on? I think you were on yesterday on your own page, right? I think I saw yesterday. Oh, and I did. I saw the word stencils, right? I think that's what I saw. Uh-oh, hopefully it doesn't go through. Ta-da! I knew it was going to be a good one. Look at that. I love it. Okay. Put that away. Then let's do this one. This one is going to have this guy, and he's going to have an egg. I do like this. Maybe we'll go this way. And it needs to be up because, I don't know, this must not be 3.5. I thought it was 3.5, but it must not be. No, it's like 3.25. And these are 3.5 by 3.5, you guys. So for like these blocks, you could put it here on each corner and it's perfect for that. So that's kind of how I make these. But when you have something that is not 3.5, then you have to kind of center it, which hopefully I can do here. I think it needs to go up more. Let's just do that. And stick that on there. Just trying not to be crooked here. All right. And I've used this egg hunt a few times already, and I love it. Oh, I'll have to see them tonight, Angie. Oh, very fun. When I get off of here, I'll go ahead and look at the replay. You're like a machine. I don't know how you guys do it going on so often. I'm like, I can barely even get one live show. I mean, I think it doesn't help that I sell a lot of these DIY kits, which I love to do. But I was telling my husband earlier that my mind is just going crazy, you guys. It's like on overload of everything I'm thinking of doing, and then I don't get much done, and it's just frustrating. All right, this one should be good. Let's see. Ta-da! Perfect. I love that with this little cute little bunny and egg hunt. I love that. Okay, let's put this aside, and then let's go on to put these on here, but I'm going to block. I'm going to try to block his nose because I do not want to get anything on his nose here. Okay. Then let's cover his nose for his eyes. And this one I don't need to cover for his mouth. And cover his nose for this side. This will be a little darker here. There we go. And ta-da! How easy is that, you guys? Ugh. Stencils are amazing. Truly amazing. Okay, what are we going to do with these? Should we put these eyes on here? I could just make these eyes. I don't know why I'm trying to do this, but okay, now I started, so I need to finish. There we go. And then I think this one I'm going to put these eyes on here. But let's cover his nose. And it's the same B1, you guys. Cute. And this one, I want to put the eyes that come with this nose. Ta-da! Nice, nice. This one's a new one. Remember, I have the chick. I have the bunny nose. And now I'm doing an oval nose, which I also love to use for bunny noses. It's fun. Okay, we're set with all of our faces, right? We're good. Oh, this one needs a face, so let's do that by hand. Just so I could show you. Laura, these are going to be kits. Thank you, Dusty. Aw, your lighting, huh? Let me see the they're going to be, I don't know if any of them will be a DIY. I try to stick a DIY, I mean a SVG. I try to do an SVG in there for you guys. We'll see if I do that. But they are going to be DIY kits, so. And I just get a little glob of paint on the end of my brush and do that. And then do a little nose. Oh, eyebrows came out too big, but that's okay. I probably could have used that mouth as well, but I did not. And I'm just going to line some little whiskers on here. And then make this guy's little face. And then make his whiskers. Just like that. Oh, this guy needs eyebrows. There we go. And then, I don't know, I kind of like that it's not, the stencil bridgers are not really, I think I might just leave that. Let's see here. So, this is my thought process, but we'll see if it's too many. I don't know. It might be too many bees. Maybe just one bee. I don't know. Okay, let's finish this up here. Let's get some white paint and put some highlights on this guy. Highlights, highlights. Was that the only one that had, oh yeah, that's the only one. Let's make this a little darker though. Notice they're too light. Okay. And then I'm gonna get a little small brush, hopefully, if I could find it. And so we could add some highlight onto these guys' noses. Why are you guys whispering?
How much longer are you gonna be?
Not longer.
Okay.
The kids got back and they're whispering over there. I'm like, I don't even know if you guys can hear that with the microphone. When I have the microphone on, I don't know how much you could hear that. Of them whispering over there. Let's just add a little bit of highlight onto their noses. And a highlight here. Just like that. Okay. I think we're good there. Oh, let's do some fresh white paint and put some highlights on their faces. I love to have highlights. With a stylus brush. I mean, stylus, with a stylus, not a brush. Dip, dot, dot. Dip, dot, dot. And then dot, dot. And I still have paint, so I'm going to keep going. Not anymore. I'm going to dip, dot, dot on my palette, dot, dot, dot. And then those you can hardly see, dip, dot, dot. Those you could hardly see, but it's good. Okay. All right, on this guy, let's add a little tiny heart belly button. Like that. I don't think I want to line this, so let me see. Oh, we need to, let's do that. Let me get some Caribbean blue, and I have pink out, so let's do some egg decorating. And I'm just gonna get some Caribbean blue wash. And just like that. And then actually let's get some fresh pink paint out so that we could put some dots on this guy in pink. And I'm going to use my Mandela tools, which I've been loving. That might be too big. They end up kind of spreading out as you put them on, so we're going to go dip, dot, dip, dot, dip, dot. Okay. Thank you, Maria. Dusty, Amy did not make Valentine cookies. She started working. Happy Valentine's Day, Crystal. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Nancy. Oh my gosh, so many compliments, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Nancy. And then she said, love your work. Thanks for sharing. Of course. What was I saying? She didn't make cookies. She made cinnamon rolls with pink icing because she started working and she took some to the girls at the office. So yeah, so we got to have some since she's left some for us. So that was really nice. And her cinnamon rolls are so good. But yeah, she started working actually with my daughter, Yvette, at Brighton Collectibles until she finds a nursing job. So hopefully she finds something soon. Okay, where am I at? Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Let me get some black paint. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of liner there. Just like that. And then let's go ahead and get some white paint. Do that. We're good with that. And then this is what I'm going to do with the, okay, so let's glue all of this together. I'm going to use wood glue. And, oh, I didn't put anything on here. This needs something. Let's get, what happened to my longer liner? I think it's right here. Let me get some sable brown here. And I'm just going to put some on the wings a little bit, just to line it a little bit, to kind of finish it off. I probably could have done this in black as well, but let's see what that looks like. That'll be cute. Kind of differentiates a little bit. Actually, why don't we put some, looks like he's flying. Just like that. And of course, you don't have to do any of this if you feel that you're not comfortable doing it. It's just a little extra that adds to everything. Every little detail, you just keep adding more and more. So let's actually, what if we turn him this way? If we turn him this way, and then maybe they should be fine. Oh, you know what I didn't do, you guys? I didn't do his. Let's turn him. I decided to turn him. Yeah, we'll turn him. like this. And then I'll add his little feelers afterwards out of wire. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. So what I'm thinking, you guys, is I'm going to stick a wooden dowel, and then I have a pot, and I will have this finished for you guys when I have the kit ready. I'm going to do a pot and put it on here. How cute is that? So I bought this pot at Walmart yesterday. I thought, how cute would that be? So just like that. And I think I might use him in here somewhere. Stick him on a dowel or on a piece of, on a wire. I'm going to do that, you guys. So I will add his little feelers on here, which, let me see if I can find any that are already done. I don't have any already done. But I will put the little feelers on them out of wire. Cute, cute. And then I'll put the little, let's do that, since we're just sitting here. I'm using a 10-aught liner that's short so that it's a little fatter. Let's turn this a little bit. I can keep going. Super cute. Let's just kind of turn it a little bit. That should be good. Oh, looks like he's flying. I love it. Okay. And then let's put this together just so you can see what it's all going to look like. Not this one. This one's going to go here. HOP. I'll glue that on, you guys. I think I might stick a rag bow on top of there. So that'll be that one. And that will be a small kit for those of you who can still get those at Dollar Tree. And I will antique wax all of this just so you know what it looks like. Let's move this paper out of the way. So this one is going to go here, and he's going to say HOP. See how simple that is? And you got a cute little craft. So there's that one. Then this guy is going to go here. Let's glue this on. Still don't know about lining this. I'm not sure. I feel like just leaving it, but we'll see. Just put this on here. How cute is that? And it's perfect because that comes with a stencil. All right, I think we are done. I will stage all of this so you guys can see what this all looks like and glue it all down. Any questions before I get off of here? I will antique wax all of this. A lot of you have seen me do that. It's just taking a brush and antique wax from Waverly, this fun stuff. And I just do the edges. But here's all of the pieces that we finished today. And I especially love this cute little beehive. I think I'm going to wax these edges too. Let me, before I come off really quick, let me do this really quick. Oh, thank you, Dusty. Oh, good, Ricky. I'm glad. So just to show you guys, I just dab it on my paper towel and have a wipey ready. And I'm just gonna add color to my already sanded Have a wipey ready. What did I do with my wipes? It's right here. I knew I had one. I'm like, where did it go? So, just like that. And you can go as dark as you want, as light as you want. So it totally makes this piece. It kind of completes it. You could sand off as much as you want as well. I used to scrapbook and we would ink the edges of the pieces that we would make. And there was one gal who did it really heavy and I just couldn't. I loved the way it looked, but I did it and I'm like, oh no, that's too much. And then my sister hardly did any of it. So I was kind of an in-between gal. That's kind of funny. The things that you remember. So we're just going to ink the edges. Too much. That's what's nice about these wipies. You can just wipe off the excess if you don't like it. There we go. And I'll do the same with this one and this one. This is the one I wanted to do with you guys. I think it needs a little bit darker. I did the whole thing antique wax, but and then I sanded it a little bit because, you know, all these pieces need to be sanded once you give it one coat. So, which made it come off a little bit. So if I thought maybe just do the edges a little bit. There we go. There we go. Much better. I love it. All right. I hope you guys learned something. Like I said, I'm going to try to come on Monday for a DIY sale. Just so you guys can get your hands on these kits and get started on them for Easter and whatever that you're going to make. I know a lot of you sell items, so I know you'll want to get on that as well. I will have added a couple more kits after that. So all the ones I've been showing you, the spring ones, those will all be kits as well. So yeah. Any questions? What is the antique called? Antique Wax from Waverly. Hello, Erin. Thank you very much, Lori. Happy Valentine's to you. I know you've said before, but what's the name of that wax brush? Oh, I don't know what the name of this is. I'll try to remember to put it on. If not, I'll have to look. It's something I got on Amazon, so I could put the link on the group, Dusty, for you to see. So there's that one. And then see what a difference it makes, you guys, to just antique the edges on these really well. And like I said, you can go as dark as you want. I guess I'm going to finish them now. Oh, I don't have any more. I keep closing this lid. Too much, too much. There we go. And then this guy. See how simple it is with some simple shapes. And if these shapes don't work for you and you get some from Dollar Tree or you have some, if I taught you anything and it sparks an idea, that's what I love. I love that because that's where I get all my ideas, seeing other DIYers too and thinking, oh, what if I did it this way? So that's what I love about this platform. So, all right. I think we're good. I antique waxed everything. So I just need to put this guy together and show you guys how to do that. And I'm excited about how he's going to turn out in a little pot. So you'll see that when I come on Monday, hopefully. So I have a day off. So yay for the day off. All right, guys. Did I miss anything else? Thank you, Cindy. Thanks, Corinne. Will you listen? I'm planning to go live probably Monday to list all of the stencils and the pieces that I use so you guys can get your hands on those before Easter. I'm still thinking this guy needs to be highlighted. I mean, some type of shading or something. So, all right, guys. You guys take care. Thanks for joining me today. And like I said, sorry I didn't notify you beforehand. I've been busy designing and putting things together that I'm just having so much fun that I lose track of time. What happened there? Hold on. That, yeah, I come on when I come on and it's like, darn it, I didn't let anybody know. But thank you for joining me. You caught me live at the end here. So you guys have a good day, rest of your day and night, and with your loved ones, enjoy. Bye-bye.